Everybody, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about Tesla, all right, and how their earnings result will affect the market tomorrow. I'm also going to be doing a brief trade recap as well and sharing some stocks that y'all should be keeping in your watch list for tomorrow. Now, before we begin, do not forget to annihilate the like button on your way in. And also don't forget to demolish that subscribe button if you are new to the channel, right? So let's begin right off the bat. In yesterday's video, I told y'all that I wasn't expecting a dramatic move. I thought the SPY specifically was going to range between like negative 0.55 and positive 0.20, I think. It did a little bit better, but today was kind of choppy, as you can see. It was just very choppy for the SPY. The Nasdaq was a bit nastier, mostly because of what happened to Netflix. Now, my thoughts regarding the SPY. I'm going to share that after I talk about Tesla. So we gotta look at Tesla again. All right, so here is Tesla right now. All right, now Tesla had monstrous earnings. They beat their EPS, and they also beat their revenue expectations. So this is it right here. As you can see, they beat their EPS by 42%, and they also crushed their revenue by 5%, which is good. Apparently, they had a 81% growth year over year for Tesla. So the numbers look really good. Their reaction also matched the results, which doesn't always work out like that, but when it does, it causes people to just be calm, especially for the long term investors who are holding Tesla shares for the long term. Now, with the chart, specifically with the chart, which is what I primarily look at, there is this. It looked like a bear flag at first, right here, all right. But with the earnings results, I think I think it's definitely going to breach through. This is not the first time that I've seen a potential bear flag that doesn't turn out in the favor of the bears, right? So I think that it's just going to break above 1050, 1050, and then run all the way up towards 1090 by like by tomorrow is what? Tomorrow's Thursday. Yeah, so by Friday, I expect it to get up to like 1090. Microsoft did something like that too way back then. They had a similar setup. It looked really bearish, but the reaction was just completely the opposite direction of what the chart would perceive. So definitely watch that one for a run. All right, now how does that going to affect the market? Obviously, Tesla is it has a very large it has a very large component of like the SPY and the Nasdaq. Therefore, money is going to trickle into the SPY as well. I think that the run is going to continue to go higher. Looking at it on the 4 hour or just the daily time frame, I don't have a reason to be bearish on SPY at all. Like if you look at SPY right now, like the right shoulder is looking pretty good. It's climbing slowly. It's climbing slowly. It's not quite at $4,500, but tomorrow I think it will. I think it definitely will. If not by tomorrow, then like this is the candle for tomorrow, the 21st. So the market could be nasty and drop a little bit to like 44 to 44, bounce again, and then continue on Friday, and then continuing again on Monday, right? It could do that, or it could be nice to all the longs and just go straight up. All right, so that's my honest thoughts on Tesla and the SPY and the overall market. All right, now one stock that y'all should be keeping on your watch list for tomorrow. I'm going to share that one briefly before I show y'all some of the trades that we took. Um, MRK, Merck. Yeah, Merck. This one is a drug manufacturing company, a pharmaceutical company. Now, if we look at the 1 hour, first we got the giant gap over here, right? It's huge, very massive gap that hasn't been filled yet, at least not completely. The first time it tried to do that, it was off by 50 cents. It got up to like $89.50 exactly before rejecting and then consolidating. Today, today what I see with the stock is this. If you look on the 4 hour, it's looking decent. It might make a move tomorrow. It might. Um, there is an imperfection on the chart. This thing right there, which is kind of it shouldn't be there. It's just an error. It's an outlier. So will it affect the chart? Will it affect the outcome? Maybe, maybe not. But I think it has potential to move up to like to 90 at least by like Friday. So definitely watch Merck for tomorrow, right? Now, with some of the trades that we took a trade on SPY. So let's take a look at SPY really quickly. So with SPY, um, yesterday was a decent day. Everything was good. We actually bought calls at the close. We bought calls at the close right over. Where is it at? No, that's Oxy. There it is. Yeah, so yesterday at around like 10 minutes before the market opened, we bought some calls on there because again I was expecting the SPY to move up to at least for 450, but it only went up to 48 to $448. And the thing about the market, I was looking at it, I was waiting for it to make some moves to push higher at least, right? So we got this structure right here. It's looking kind of bullish. It looks like a megaphone pattern right there with some potential, right? And it tried to push past it and it just couldn't. And when I saw that, I was like, you know what? I think it's best if I just get rid of it because one stock isn't done dropping. So it's best if I just take the 25% profit right over here at 834 right here, as you can see right here. This is when I sold those SPY calls, and then what happened next is that it's just started to jump all the way down, and along with the SPY it was dragging another stock down, and that stock was obviously Netflix. All right, and Netflix was just looking very bearish yesterday, especially after their terrible earnings numbers. All right, so with this one right here, it was pretty clear that it was going to go all the way down towards $228 because there was actually a gap down there that needed to be filled. So this was the alert for the price target of Netflix down to 228, and Netflix just kept slowing down and just going lower and lower and lower and lower again. So some of the traders were able to make a lot of money on that one. Hopefully some of y'all were able to make some good money on it as well. Let's see here, another trade that we're looking at today. This one was Target, and I made a video about Target yesterday for y'all to watch it for a move all the way up to $260. Today it gapped up at first and then formed a bullish pennant. It was really clean, so we got calls on this one right at that breakout right there at around $258. The price target that I had for this day trade was 252. It was performing really well, climbing up slowly, and then it started to roll over right here after it got to like 250.50, and then this is where I sold half. It tried to make another push deep into that circle right here. Like the middle of the circle is 251. Maybe I was just being a little greedy with it, but it tried to make another push and then it just couldn't. It stopped at exactly $251 exactly, and then I ended up selling the remainder of those calls on Target. So that's pretty much the trades that we took, and this is how some of our traders did today. As you can see right over here, Somebody made a 60% profit on SPY. They probably got more aggressive contracts on the SPY for the skulls. This person right here had YOLO puts on Netflix prior to earnings. Again, like I always say, it's 150% gambling, and they could have gone either way. But congrats to anybody who bought puts on there. This person actually took the day trade from the morning call out and made 64% profit on their money. So shout out to you. Another person also took a day trade on Netflix at the open, and it made about $1,200 from it. Another person took the day trade as well and made $372. And as you can see, somebody else doubled their portfolio today based on the Netflix trade as well. So overall, it was a pretty decent day, and hopefully y'all made some money on Target as well. All right, so that is the end of the video. Again, do not forget to annihilate the like button for the YouTube algorithm. As always, helps the channel a lot and it allows more people to get this knowledge as well. Also, if you are new to the channel and you haven't done so already, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you don't miss out on future uploads. If you'd like to be part of a private Discord community, you can find that as the first link in the description of the video below. If you haven't added me on social media yet, you can find me at Ngumah and at PATTERNOLOGY LAB on Instagram and on Twitter. And lastly, if all of this is brand new to you, if you're interested in getting started in the stock market, I left some very basic step-by-step directions in the description of the video below. Step 1 to step 3. It only takes about 10 to 15 minutes for you to get set up with all the tools you need to start trading immediately. You can also get some free stocks after setting up with Webull using the third link in the description of the video below. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ngumah. We're PATTERNOLOGY LAB, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in the next video.